Well, hello there and welcome to my garden, or rather, a little corner of it. You see, today we're talking about small gardens. And when I say small, I mean really quite compact. The sort of gardens that many people think are too small to do anything with. But I'm here to tell you that you can have a truly gorgeous garden, bursting with life and color and interest, even in the smallest of spaces. So if you've got a tiny backyard, a compact courtyard, or even just a balcony, don't despair. Let's get gardening. Now, when I think of plants that are perfect for small gardens, one immediately springs to mind: lavender. This delightful herb is not only a visual treat, but also a sensory delight, making it a must-have for any garden enthusiast. It's such a wonderfully versatile plant, and it thrives in even the most compact of spaces. Whether you have a sprawling garden or just a tiny balcony, lavender can fit right in and add a touch of elegance. And of course, there's the scent. That glorious, heady fragrance that fills the air on a warm summer's day. It's like nature's own perfume, wafting through the breeze and creating an atmosphere of calm and relaxation. Just brush past it as you're walking by, and it releases a wave of perfume that's simply magical. Imagine having that kind of sensory experience right in your own garden every single day. But lavender isn't just about the scent, you know. It's also a very attractive plant in its own right, with its silvery green foliage and those beautiful spikes of purple flowers. These flowers not only look stunning, but also add a splash of color that can brighten up any garden space. And it's so easy to care for. Just give it a sunny spot and some well-drained soil, and it will reward you with years of beauty. Lavender is quite hardy and can withstand various weather conditions, making it a low-maintenance option for busy gardeners. Now, there are many different varieties of lavender to choose from, but some of my favorites for small gardens include Heuchera, a compact variety with deep purple flowers in Munstead, which has a lovely bushy habit and fragrant lavender blue blooms. Each variety has its own unique charm and can be selected based on your specific garden needs. Both of these varieties are relatively small, so they won't overwhelm a small space. They are perfect for creating a balanced and harmonious garden layout without taking up too much room. And the beauty of lavender is that it's so versatile. You can plant it in pots or containers, use it to create a low hedge, or even just tuck it into borders here and there. Its adaptability makes it a fantastic choice for various garden designs and purposes. It's also a great plant for attracting pollinators to your garden, as bees and butterflies simply adore it. This not only helps in maintaining the ecological balance, but also ensures that your garden is buzzing with life and activity. So, if you're looking for a plant that's both beautiful and practical, and that will thrive in even the smallest of gardens, then look no further than lavender. It's a plant that offers so much with so little effort. It's a true garden gem, bringing beauty, fragrance, and a touch of magic to any space it graces. Now, let's move on to another group of plants that are absolutely perfect for small gardens: ornamental grasses. These are such versatile plants, and they can really add a touch of drama and movement to even the most compact of spaces. I love the way they sway gently in the breeze, creating a sense of tranquility and peace. And the best thing about ornamental grasses is that they're incredibly low maintenance. They don't need a lot of watering, and they're very tolerant of poor soil conditions. In fact, they often thrive in places where other plants struggle. When it comes to choosing ornamental grasses for a small garden, it's important to consider the height and spread of the plant. You don't want something that's going to overwhelm the space. Some of my favorite varieties for small gardens include Festuca glauca, which has beautiful blue-gray foliage, and Carex testacea, which has lovely arching leaves that turn a beautiful bronze color in the autumn. Another great thing about ornamental grasses is that they provide year-round interest. Even in the depths of winter, when most other plants have died back, ornamental grasses can still add structure and interest to the garden, and in the spring, they'll reward you with fresh new growth. So, if you're looking for a plant that's both beautiful and easy to care for, and that will add a touch of movement and drama to your small garden, then I urge you to consider ornamental grasses. They're a truly wonderful addition to any garden, big or small. Chapter 3. Now let's talk about color. Color is one of the most important aspects of any garden, and it can truly transform a space. Just because you have a small garden doesn't mean you have to miss out on vibrant, eye-catching blooms. Even the tiniest of spaces can be filled with a riot of color. And when it comes to color, one plant that never fails to deliver is the wonderful Heuchera. also known as coral bells. This plant is a true gem in the gardening world. These plants are grown primarily for their foliage, which comes in an astounding array of colors, from deep purples and bronzes to vibrant greens and oranges. The variety is simply breathtaking, and the best part is that Heuchera hold their color throughout the year, providing a welcome splash of brightness even in the depths of winter. Imagine looking out at your garden in the cold months and still seeing those vibrant hues. They're like little jewels scattered amongst the other plants in your garden. Each leaf is a piece of art, adding a touch of elegance and charm. I particularly love planting them alongside ferns, which creates a lovely contrast of textures and colors. The delicate fronds of the ferns complement the bold, colorful leaves of the Heuchera perfectly. Heucheras are also incredibly easy to care for. They don't demand much attention, making them perfect for both novice and experienced gardeners. They prefer a shady spot, but they'll tolerate some sun, especially in cooler climates. This versatility makes them suitable for a variety of garden settings, and they're not fussy about soil, as long as it's well drained. Whether your garden has sandy soil or clay, Heuchera will adapt and thrive. Just give them a little water during dry spells, and they'll reward you with their stunning foliage year after year. Consistent watering ensures they remain lush and vibrant. Some of my favorite varieties of Heuchera include Palace Purple, which has deep purple leaves, and Caramel, which has lovely caramel-colored foliage. Each variety brings its own unique charm to the garden, but there are so many different varieties to choose from, you're sure to find one that takes your fancy. From the bold and dramatic to the soft and subtle, there's a Heuchera for every taste. So, if you're looking for a plant that will add a touch of color and vibrancy to your small garden, then look no further than the humble Heuchera. It's a versatile and stunning addition to any garden space. It's a real star performer, and it's sure to bring you years of enjoyment. With its easy care and year-round color, Heuchera is a must-have for any garden enthusiast. Chapter 4. Now, no garden would be complete without a few flowers to attract pollinators, and one of my absolute favorites for this purpose is Echinacea, or coneflower as it's more commonly known. These cheerful, daisy-like flowers are a magnet for bees, butterflies, and other beneficial insects, and they'll add a touch of color and cheer to your garden from midsummer right through to autumn. Echinacea are incredibly easy to grow. They prefer a sunny spot, but they'll tolerate some shade, and they're not fussy about soil, as long as it's well drained. Once established, they're also fairly drought-tolerant, so you won't need to water them too often. There are many different varieties of Echinacea to choose from, with flower colors ranging from pink and purple to orange and yellow. Some of my favorites include Magnus's, which has large pink flowers with a prominent orange central cone, and White Swan, which has beautiful, pure white flowers. Echinacea are also great for cutting, so you can enjoy their cheerful blooms indoors as well as out. And once they've finished flowering, the seed heads provide food and shelter for birds over the winter months. So, if you're looking for a plant that's both beautiful and beneficial, and that will attract pollinators to your small garden, then I urge you to consider Echinacea. They're a real asset to any garden, and they're sure to bring you years of enjoyment. Chapter 5. Finally, let's talk about a plant that's perfect for those of us who are a little bit forgetful when it comes to watering Sedum. This resilient plant is a gardener's dream, especially for those who might not have the greenest of thumbs. These succulent plants are incredibly drought-tolerant, and they'll thrive in even the driest of conditions. Whether you live in an area with frequent droughts or simply forget to water your plants regularly, Sedum will continue to flourish. In fact, they actually prefer to be on the dry side, so it's important not to overwater them. Overwatering can lead to root rot, which is one of the few things that can harm these otherwise hardy plants. Sedums are also very low maintenance in other ways. They don't require frequent pruning or deadheading, making them perfect for busy gardeners or those who prefer a more hands-off approach. They don't need a lot of feeding, and they're very tolerant of poor soil conditions. Whether your garden soil is sandy, rocky, or just plain poor, Sedum will still manage to thrive. In fact, they often thrive in places where other plants struggle. Their ability to adapt to harsh conditions makes them a versatile choice for many different garden settings. There are many different varieties of Sedum to choose from, with a wide range of leaf shapes, sizes, and colors. This diversity allows you to find the perfect sedum to complement your garden's aesthetic. Some of my favorites include Autumn Joy, which has large pink flower heads that turn a beautiful copper color in the autumn, and Angelina, which has bright golden yellow foliage that provides a welcome splash of color throughout the year. These varieties not only add visual interest but also attract pollinators like bees and butterflies. Sedums are very versatile plants, and they can be used in a variety of ways in the garden. Whether you're looking to fill a rock garden, create a lush container display, or cover a large area with ground cover, Sedum has you covered. They're perfect for rock gardens, as they're very drought-tolerant and don't mind growing in poor soil. Their ability to thrive in rocky conditions makes them an excellent choice for adding greenery to otherwise challenging areas. They're also great for containers, as they don't need a lot of root space. This makes them ideal for small patios, balconies, or any area where space is limited. And they can even be used as ground cover, as they'll quickly spread to form a dense mat of foliage. This not only helps to suppress weeds, but also adds a lush green carpet to your garden. So, if you're looking for a plant that's both beautiful and low maintenance, and that will thrive in even the smallest of gardens, then I urge you to consider Sedum. It's a real winner, and it's sure to bring you years of enjoyment. With its stunning variety and ease of care, Sedum is a plant that truly deserves a spot in every garden. Well, I do hope these ideas have inspired you to get out there and create your own little piece of paradise, no matter how small your space. Remember, gardening is all about making the most of what you have, and with a little bit of care and attention, even the smallest of gardens can be transformed into something truly special. So, get out there, get your hands dirty, and enjoy the process. And don't forget to let me know how you get on. Happy gardening!